Alice Cooper there. Speaking of Alice Cooper, Dennis Dunnaway is here, original bass player for Alice Cooper. Do you remember the bass lines to that still?
I was just trying to figure it out again.
Joe Bouchard from Blue Oyster Cult to my left over here, playing the Warehouse at the Fairfield Theater Company on Thursday, April 13th for Family Reentry, which is helping people who have been in prison, families that transition from prison to private life.
And this is their band Blue Coupe.
That Blue Coupe is the name of the band, yes.
And it's Thursday, April 13th.
As I said, yes.
Right, exactly. Just want to make sure we get the information out there as many times as possible.
Right. Now, how long, Joe, were you in Blue Oyster Cult?
16 years.
16 big ones.
14 albums. 11 gold records. 2 platinum. Platinum are rare these days. Not too many people get platinum records, but we got them.
No, they don't.
Dennis has got a few.
Yeah.
Well, that's when they had records.
I like record awards better than bowling trophies because you can hang them on the wall.
I mean, look at back here. We have a turntable. This has now become a novelty in our studio.
Yes,
what's that?
I know. Tim will bring in an album and play a cut off an album. Whoa!
Well, vinyl's back.
Oh yeah. There's a guy down the street, Jerusalem Records, who's made his living.
I know, Brian.
Selling vinyl for I don't know how many years now, 25.
Yeah.
Which is great. So this is probably I shouldn't ask you this question because it's
I like it already.
Okay. No, about if you could pick a moment in Blue Oyster Cult history, could you pick one that stands out among any other one?
I don't know. Maybe the first time we played at Madison Square Garden.
Well,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah.
It was great. Amazing.
It was with Rod Stewart and the Faces. It was the last Faces tour. Ron Wood was there.
I loved it when he was with Faces.
David Bowie was backstage. Yeah. We went to a party, and Andy Warhol brought his whole crew there.
Yeah. I couldn't get backstage.
They wouldn't let you backstage?
Joe didn't like me.
That was 1975.
Yeah, 75, man.
And there were a lot of amazing, shows after that, Big stadiums. We actually, one of the best shows that the Blue Coupe has ever played was the Halloween Parade in New York City.
You played the Halloween
parade?
We
played the Halloween. A million people. Wow. I swear, I'm not lying, because they'll say 8 million people came out on Halloween. Right. But we were on a float that went up the street, and there were 1 million people. I swear, 1 million. Everywhere and everybody was in costume, and it was the biggest freak show you've ever imagined.
Every intersection you came to, you looked down, and there was people as far as you could see. You looked up, people were on the balconies,
hanging out of buildings. There was 1 million people.
Here's my question: where'd the electricity come from on a float?
Yeah, that's a good
question. Generator.
Yeah.
And somebody jumped on the float and tripped over the cord. And
Every corner we'd be doing a new song.
Right.
It was great.
That is awesome.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
The hard part was trying to keep from falling over because the
rock
was really shaky. But yeah, the thing I liked is before we started, it was really cold, and all of the floats were parked, and the headwinds were starting to pull up. I said, let's start playing because my hands are so cold. So we started jamming on a song, and the people behind us was a steel band.
And they started jamming with
us. And it sounded so good, nobody wanted it to end.
Oh, man.
You mentioned, Dennis, awards earlier. Do you guys keep your awards, or are there so many now you dedicate a room to them, or are they just in a closet somewhere?
No, they're nicely displayed.
Yeah, as they should be.
Yeah, Joe's are not nicely displayed. Mine are kind of, sort of nicely displayed.
So you have piles of memorabilia for over the years?
Yeah. Lots of memorabilia. Boxes and boxes. Tapes. How many tapes do I have?
Tapes?
I can't even count them. Real tape,
Yeah.
Reels of tapes.
Cassettes.
That's
8 tracks.
That's what I'm going to do in my old age, is sort of catalog my archive, and who knows, maybe there's a book there.
I still have
about time for a book.
Handwritten lyrics from Pretty's For You era.
Wow.
From the 60s. Alice would write
produced by
some
Frank
lyrics,
Zappa.
And then Michael would write his version of those lyrics, and then I'd write my version, and then you go through and you realize everybody collaborated on those songs. But yeah, I still have those. Joe, has all kinds
Tons
of stuff.
Tons of stuff.
You still have your Alembic bass?
Yeah. Got the bases.
What's the oddest gift you ever got from a fan, both of you?
That we can talk about?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. The first one that came to my mind, I can't talk about.
Okay.
That's the one I want to hear about.
Yeah. Is it in your book? You talk about it in your book?
Might be. It
Okay.
Might be. Yes, actually it is. Yes, it is.
All right. By the way, Dennis Dunnaway, how long has the book been out, Dennis?
It came out in 2015, July.
Okay.
But, man, we've been traveling. We've played so many great
Played the
books.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Blue Coupe are great. I mean,
And,
about helping me support it because we've done a lot of bookstores.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and so they think, okay, well, we'll come in and do an acoustic set. No, we
rock out.
We kick out
With
the
acoustic
jams.
instruments.
And it seems, even though we're not playing that loud, it sounds 10 times louder because you feel like you're in a library where everybody has to be quiet. But we've had some great, every one of them seems to be different. The first one was at the Strand at the Rare Books Room in New York City. And all of these amazing old books on the wall and everything. And then we had these drinks called Pink Panties because the book has the pink panties on the cover. And because Andy Hilfiger donated the vodka for the drinks, they weren't stingy on the drinks, and there were some people that were pretty rubber-legged. But Blue Coupe played a set, and it was great.
Now, Blue Coupe is Dennis and Joe, and Albert plays drums, right?
Yes.
And who else is in the
Brother Albert on drums.
Well, that's the group.
That's the group.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to have Tish and Snooky, who are our good friends from Manic Panic. The hair dye people, you could use some.
Yeah. I'll get back to you.
Put it on the side.
They've been singing with us since the beginning. We have a second guitarist, Nick Tchaikovsky, who's going to play, and special guest Steve Conti, who plays with the New York Dolls and other famous groups.
It's a band right there.
Michael Monroe.
Michael Monroe.
Very cool. The show is April the 13th. Doors at 6:30. Show starts at 7:30. Get your tickets for $50, and it goes to a great cause, the Family Reentry Innovation Impact, which benefits a great cause.
If they want to win some tickets, what
right.
are we going to have them do?
Yeah, it's just too much work, Joe, to really have them do stuff. You know, it's like, now we got to, take a bunch of phone calls. It's late in the show.
What's the weirdest one we ever did? We had the Rush tickets, and we called it a Rush to Get Naked. So the first lady to come down here and get naked. So the lady comes in, and she gets naked, and now we're like, now what? They got real uncomfortable.
Lou and I are all nervous.
We had an intern take a picture of her, and then we sent her on her way with the tickets. And we were like, that was creepy.
It was no big deal for her. She took off her top. Okay, yes.
I don't know. I think that contest should come back by popular demand.
So the phone number, if you'd like to win the tickets to see Blue Coupe at the Fairfield Theater, the warehouse at the Fairfield Theater, is 203-775-9595.
Dennis Dunnaway, thanks for coming in, man. Really appreciate it.
It's always
an
great
honor.
to see you guys and listen to you on the radio and everything. It's a fun show.
And
Thank
Joe
you,
Bouchard, thank you.
Thank you.
Next time you guys come in, I will not be calculating my children's dental bills.
It's got to be done, All right.
Thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate it.